Hello everyone, Mackenzie Mitchell and Josh Matthews here with ImpactWrestling.com with some breaking news.
It's like P. Diddy said, we're finally going home. Impact is moving back to Thursdays. It all gets started July 21st, a brand new time, 8/7 Central. Thursday nights are certainly going to change.
That's right, Impact is moving nights from Tuesdays to Thursdays starting July 21st, and we're on an hour earlier at 8/7 Central.
I'm actually going to set my DVR right now. I can do it right from my phone, and
you should too.
Set.
This is Mick Foley.
This is Harley Race.
This is Shelton Benjamin.
This is Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
This is the Monster Abyss.
And this is Daniel Bryan.
This is JBL, and you're watching the MWF.
Be there live.
Wrestling fans from around the corner and around the world, welcome to another installment of Wrestling Insiders. I'm Dan Marotti here at MWF Studios, just north of Boston in downtown Melrose, Massachusetts, 02176, the zip code of champions. Stay tuned at the end of this video for a variety of cool, money-saving ways you can help support indie wrestling. What did you think of WWE SmackDown Live? I was in attendance at the DCU Center in Worcester, July the 19th. It was another hot night of WWE action. Old John Cena Sr. was seated front and center, and the fans on hand in the sold-out crowd certainly got their money's worth. Before SmackDown went live on the USA Network, we had 4 matches taped for the main event program exclusively on WWE Network. It was Apollo Crews and Golden Truth teaming up to defeat the Dudley Boys and Baron Corbin. Kalisto defeated Victor of the Ascension. Mark Henry and Jack Swagger with the win over Breeze Dungo. Unless there's a plan for Henry and Swagger teaming in the future, what's the point of squashing Breeze Dungo here? I mean, come on. In the main event, it was Sheamus, the Shining Stars, and Alberto Del Rio defeating Titus O'Neil, the Usos, and Dolph Ziggler in an 8-man tag team matchup. For SmackDown itself, man, it felt like it was so fast to the point nothing really stuck. I haven't had a chance to watch SmackDown on my DVR yet, but live in person, the draft picks were too fast to the point nothing stuck, and it seemed like the wrestling was not only rushed, but it was just a rehash of Raw from the night before in Providence. Not trying to nitpick, but off the top of my head, I recall the 2002 draft being one where both Vince McMahon and Ric Flair each selected their top 10 picks, and that was that. I believe there were 30 picks in between matches Tuesday, and outside of a couple of moments, it felt like nothing sunk in. But let's review, and as always, would love to hear your thoughts and opinions on SmackDown Live. SmackDown opened up with the first set of picks. You had Stephanie McMahon as the commissioner and Mick Foley as the general manager representing Raw. Shane McMahon as the commissioner and Daniel Bryan as the general manager representing SmackDown. The first overall pick went to Raw. They chose Seth Rollins. Interesting, not the WWE World Champion. However, that was the second pick of the night, SmackDown's first. They selected the WWE World Champion Dean Ambrose. The third overall pick was Raw's, selecting WWE Women's Champion Charlotte. Now imagine if this was a real draft, which is how it should be presented to wrestling fans on a professional wrestling television show. Out of everyone on the roster, there wasn't anyone Stephanie McMahon and Mick Foley would select before the Women's Champion Charlotte. I really rolled my eyes at that one. Up next with the fourth pick, SmackDown picked AJ Styles. And the fifth pick was Raw's, choosing Finn Balor of WWE NXT fame. Really excited about that. I was very proud sitting in my seat, seeing both of the general managers, that being Mick Foley, Daniel Bryan, as well as AJ Styles and Finn Balor, 2 of the top 5 picks, all part of Millennium Wrestling Federation events over our 15-year history. That's a really cool statement to be able to make. Opening match was John Cena defeating Luke Gallows of the Club. Don't like seeing Gallows bounced around the ring like just any other mid-carder, even if it's against John Cena on free TV. Gallows has a great heel look and size. Gallows jobbing out cleanly should be saved for pay-per-views, in my opinion. This builds to Cena, Enzo, and Big Cass teaming up to face the Club in 6-man action at Battleground Sunday night. Back to the picks. The sixth pick went to Raw. They chose Roman Reigns. SmackDown selected John Cena. Raw went with Brock Lesnar. SmackDown picked Randy Orton. And Raw drafted the WWE Tag Team Champions, The New Day. But see how fast that went without the superstars coming out on stage like you see with the college draft. This was way too quick for it to sink in as something as important. It was just verbal back and forth, and it just wasn't enough substance. Maybe SmackDown Live should have debuted in a 3-hour slot, maybe had some of the top stars come out as they were drafted. Again, that's just one man's opinion. In tag team action, it was Darren Young and Zack Ryder with Bob Backlund in their corner, defeating the WWE Intercontinental Champion The Miz and WWE United States Champion Rusev, who had Lana and Maurice at ringside. Both titles will be on the line against the victors in singles matches at Battleground Sunday night. Bray Wyatt, who had the Wyatt family in his corner, defeated Xavier Woods with the New Day. That was a singles matchup that builds to the 6-man tag between New Day and the Wyatt clan Sunday night at Battleground. Up next, Kane versus Kevin Owens never got started as Sami Zayn attacked Owens before the bell rang. Kane hit both Owens and Zayn with a double choke slam. Back to more picks. Sami Zayn went to Raw, Bray Wyatt to SmackDown, Sasha Banks to Raw, Becky Lynch to SmackDown, Chris Jericho to Raw. Back in the ring in a handicap matchup, it was the WWE Women's Champion Charlotte and Dana Brooke teaming to defeat Sasha Banks. For a Divas Revolution that was starting to pick up steam, this match was 2 minutes long. Disappointed. More picks. You had WWE United States Champion Rusev and Lana going to Raw. WWE Intercontinental Champion The Miz and Maurice to SmackDown. Kevin Owens to Raw. Baron Corbin to SmackDown. And Enzo and Cass go to Raw. Up next in the ring, it was Chris Jericho over Cesaro via pinfall. After the break, Alicia Fox and Natalya were ready to hook it up in women's action, but Becky Lynch ran out and attacked Natalya, fighting around ringside, almost in John Cena Sr.'s lap. Sure, that didn't break his heart. With more picks, it was Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson going to Raw. This splits up the club. Felt this was way too soon for the club to break up, even if it opens the door for a potential reunion between Gallows, Anderson, and Finn Balor. American Alpha went to SmackDown. I both loved and hated this one. Would love for American Alpha to stay in NXT, but you know what? They're prime time. They're ready to go. I feel as time goes on, there's great potential for Jason Jordan to be a top player on either WWE roster. I'm talking WrestleMania main event potential. You heard it here. Big Show went to Raw. I almost choked on that one. Dolph Ziggler looks to continue to steal the show over on SmackDown. And another NXT draft pick, Nia Jax, goes to Raw. After the commercial break, you had more picks, as Neville will return to television on Raw. Natalya was only the second woman drafted to SmackDown. Cesaro goes to Raw. Alberto Del Rio to SmackDown. And Sheamus to Raw. The rest of the eligible athletes were chosen on WWE Network after SmackDown Live concluded. In the main event, it was the WWE World Champion Dean Ambrose defeating Seth Rollins in a rematch from Raw in Providence the previous night. Had a great celebration in the ring where Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan came to the ringside and put a blue t-shirt on Ambrose to signify he'll be the face of SmackDown as the show went off the air. There was an advertised match on TV that John Cena would take on AJ Styles. That did not happen. Whether you were in Worcester live or watched SmackDown on the USA Network, would love to know what you thought in the comment section below. SmackDown Live each and every Tuesday night on the USA Network at 8 p.m., folks. Don't miss it. Fans, WWE Money in the Bank and Battleground are coming up, and you can see them for free on WWE Network. Click the link below to start your 30-day free trial offer and enjoy live pay-per-views, exclusive WWE programming, thousands of hours of content on demand, as well as every WWE, WCW, and ECW pay-per-view ever offered. At its regular price of only $9.99 per month, it's a great value. Check out the awesome deals in the MWF store where you can get a free WWE t-shirt with every order of $25 or more. We have awesome brand new WWE t-shirts, autographs, posters, DVDs, and tons more. Best of all, every penny spent goes right back into our efforts to bring you the best content in professional wrestling. Enjoying over 1,000 of our free videos on YouTube? Make a donation of any size using paypal.me/Boston Wrestling. It takes a lot of time, effort, and money to produce all of the great content we have for your enjoyment. The more folks and fans that contribute to the cause and spread the word, the more videos we'll have available for you around the world at the touch of a button. We sincerely appreciate every fan's help. If everyone donated even $1, think about what we could be able to bring you for free. It'd be unbelievable. We're bringing fans in over 30 countries, some of the best from Boston Wrestling and the Millennium Wrestling Federation, to YouTube Video on Demand, where you can rent or purchase some awesome documentary-style in-studio shoot interviews and complete MWF live events from yesteryear, all as we gear up for our 15th anniversary. Not only do you get great content you can enjoy for either a 72-hour rental or own for a lifetime, you're again helping support grassroots independent professional wrestling. Check out our in-depth production like our WrestleMania 1 group reunion that featured the Iron Sheik, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff, and Cowboy Bob Orton. We also have 3-hour productions featuring the Boogeyman as well as Paul Bearer. Great studio shoot interviews that feature John Cena Sr. as the co-host. Click the link below to get free previews. If you're shopping on Amazon or WWEshop.com, use our links below, as every purchase made on either website, even non-wrestling merchandise over on Amazon, earns us a small thank you from our online partners. And best of all, it does not increase your cost one single penny. Can you think of an easier way to help support indie wrestling than that? We have a really cool offer for fans that haven't used the Uber car service as of yet. Use our link below and get your first ride up to $20 absolutely free. How cool is that? I don't think any cab company is going to give you a free ride. Let me tell you. Not only is Uber the choice of MWF President Dr. David Reese and Vice President Oscar, they've treated me great. The rates are awesome compared to other car services. Try it out for free and see what you think. Running out of time here, folks. Continue to check out the BostonWrestling.com super site daily as we get closer to our 15th anniversary. Like us at Facebook.com/MWF Action. Follow us on Twitter at MWF2001 and subscribe to our free YouTube channel at YouTube.com/BostonWrestlingCom. Until we speak again, fans, you and yours.